make the heart thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant, back in the booth.
Yeah. City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go fly. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside grave. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, feel these orders, fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off tonight
Here's
for
Mike
the Angels,
Trout.
the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yoan Moncada stands in now and watches strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one not close. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Two outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And it's fouled away. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Citi Field. And today on the hill, Reed Detmers.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. There's a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here's Juan Soto. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Going to count 1-2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's and that one missing inside a sharp slider. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Soto leads off second with nobody out. Check on the runner. Soto back in on a dive. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's to third. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Starling Marte up to hit.
The designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Fastball is outside. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's hard hit on the line. And that ends the inning.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe. Montas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 255 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And now he steps off the rubber. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Outside low, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ryan Noda, the next to hit. And there's a ball. Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And that one fouled off. Runner on the move. Acuna settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Batting 6.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swung on, belted. Acuna makes his way towards it. They got it for out number 2. The batter now, Kevin Newman.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Jerry Hillsdale calls for time behind the plate, and it looks like he's signaling balk. Vientos whips it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
And a pitch. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. Now it's going to be Luis Torrens. Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting eight, the second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. That one outside. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And that one off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings through that.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
3-1.
Swing and a miss.
Count's full.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Mickey Moniak. Montas back to work. Going along.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one
That's
missed.
a ball.
Next pitch is outside. And it's strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Lindor makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting none.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Neto tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and here is Mike Trout. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out. Bottom of the inning. And now Luis Angel Acuna. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Look out.
Ball,
almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball one. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Juan Soto now doubled his first time up. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. And misses inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Start of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Next offering is in the dirt. That's down and in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Moncada at second with nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Montas checks the runner. Moncada back in on a dive. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 2 down. So up next,
now
Ryan Noda, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Noda.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom 4, here's Starling Marte.
The designated hitter, Starling Marte.
And ball
that missed.
1.
That's a ball.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third
Now
strike.
batting, the third baseman,
And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Moniak hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now it's Jose Siri. Struck out swinging his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, now here is Taylor Ward.
Ward.
In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. So digging in, Kevin Newman. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, these Angels just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Montas checks the runner, and he's back safely. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the dirt, but kept close. Ward stands at second with no outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. First time up was a pop out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So up next, Zach Neto. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. Pitches in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Now batting, the right field.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Your prototypical leadoff guy gets on base, yes, but also some power. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And the 0-2.
1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Good job to fight that one off. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's foul.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two outs.
Count is full.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So bases all loaded up. And next for L.A., Yoan Moncada, 1 for 2. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. That misses the zone. 1-0. Torrens, 28.
Now pitching for
Ryan Zefferjon will take over
number
here.
56.
At this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. That's in there, and the count 1-2. And downstairs.
That's the ball down.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And the first
That's
pitch
the ball.
misses for ball 1.
1-0.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Break 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Torrens on at first, nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him down to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to keep.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they end up with 2 in scoring position after the out at first base. And now it's Juan Soto. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! That one felt good. It's 6-0.
So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. And that one way outside. Ball 1.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
late on that fastball.
1-1.
That one missed.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
2.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Full count.
4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Citi Field, stepping in, Jorge Soler.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 32, Max Reddick.
Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now Logan O'Hoppe.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Line to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Ryan Noda. And that's in for a strike.
You know, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Siri makes the catch. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Zephyr-John back to work. That one ripped. That'll make it out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. So digging in, Jose Siri. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
No
one.
balls, 1
Well,
strike.
these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, left field. Ward under it. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Angels. McNeil on his horse. Makes the grab for the second out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Man at second. Way out front for strike 2. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Victor Medeiros.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Lindor
chases that one upstairs.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ohapi down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Soto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's ruled a swing. Back here in Queens, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Mike Trout. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example.
Trout on the move. Right side, hard hit. Safe at second. First out in the top of the 8th. Jorge Soler will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Ooh, Baya. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that one handled in plenty of time to first. 2 gone now. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Logan Ohapi.
Number 14, Logan Ohapi.
In the dirt, ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2-1.
Nabs it, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Medeiros, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Jesse Winker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Winker.
Pitch misses there,
that's a ball.
And that is ball 1. On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Kenley Jansen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Jansen fires. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Noda pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Jose Siri, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Squirts away a little bit.
It's 0-1.
Winker off of first with 2 away. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is. And we're back. We go to the 9th. So in now for the Angels, Ryan Noda. Kranick back to work. And there's 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Ward at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto snags it for the 2nd out. Kevin Newman now at the plate. So now a pinch hitter, Luis Rengifo, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Acuna on the move to the gap. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets